Mate, hello? What the hell is that? Oh my god, I just made it. Oh my goodness, this is really unbelievable. Good evening, everyone, and welcome to the Take It to the Max show. This is Grandmaster Max Dlugy. I'll be playing the 5-minute pool and taking all comers. And here we go, a quick one. Usually takes a little bit, but no, here comes AXJ5. All right. Let's see what you got against the London. All right, D5, we go in. Unafraid here. Benoni structure. And of course, that's always a welcome sign, usually, to play against, to play with a space advantage, because obviously at this point, black has less space. Bishop d3 is an important move because it actually stops b5. And now, probably time to go knight d2 to block the c pawn. Okay, and just castle. Comfy position for white. I think my bishop did what it needed to, so I don't have to give it up. And of course, let's create a future slight pawn advantage on the queen side by playing a5. But these knights are a bit underweight, so if I play bishop g3, one of those knights will have to go, or the f pawn will have to go, which is both of them are not so hot. Yeah. So here we go. Taking advantage of that. Now, rook a2 to go queen a1. Makes a lot of sense to me. And I think next I'm going to move my bishop. Now, good question, to g5 or e3? Maybe to e3. So at sometimes maybe b4 becomes a possibility. Here we go. Bishop goes sneaky move, threatening f4, of course. Quite sneaky. But I'm a little sneaky, you know that. Now white has to play, black has to play like f6 or f5 or knight f6, right? Okay, now let's take care of that square, the last remaining square. And then, okay, time to play f4 and knight c4, it looks like. Okay, let's do it. f4, knight c4. And the knight can go to a5 after this. And hope, or black can play, or I can play e5 at some point. Maybe even now, e5 is a threat. Black would have to, okay, well this I think I have to protect. Wait, I don't have to protect, it's not actually attacked. So knight a5 though is an idea I had. Black wants to play knight b6. That I don't want to allow. Okay, I guess I'm going to have to defend, exchange on c4, although that's not really, something went wrong a little bit. On knight b6, I'm going to have to just play queen d2 or something like that, and keep the advantage that way. I want to play knight a5, knight c6, but the pawn is hanging out there. Knight is going to g3. Okay, let's trade. Now I'm thinking about bishop d2 and knight a5 anyway. Or just Interesting. Okay, let's make it simple. Let's exchange the dark squared bishops. And just go after the a pawn. Black is defending and surprisingly exchanging as much as he can, but still the a pawn is weak, isn't it? Quite weak, in fact. Like so weak that it's gone, pretty much. Black will play f5, I guess, to try to turn the other cheek, but it's not going to be that great because I'm going to get an advantage on that side as well. I'm going for e7 is now going to be weakness. Rook a7, queen e3, or queen e2. Here I come. Can attack that pawn from different directions. Rook e1. Okay, queen e3, queen e2 rather. Keep saying queen e3 and playing queen e2. Okay. g4 is an idea here at some point. It's not going to be so nice for black. Should I keep the rooks? Okay, let's exchange one. Let's start the attack on the king side now. Well, that was a mistake. I should have played. It was a really bad mistake. Should have played c3. Huh. And now bishop c2 is a threat. Man, now this is not so great. Not so great. Black is very inventive in defending this position. And now this move, good move. Stopping g4. I was just about to play. Now h4 is possible. Okay, black doesn't do it. Let's try the quick trade. Okay, let's play, should I play c3? And rook f1. You should get rid of the bishop. That's an idea. So the strong bishop. My bishop was not doing much. My bishop was doing zero, zilch on c4. So this is a great idea, actually. I came up with all of a sudden. And now I'm kind of happy, finally, with my position. Okay. Oh boy, still not that happy. Let's get rid of these queens. Oh my god, he did it. He went for it. Okay, this is good stuff. This is going to be good stuff. This is excellent. This is winning for white, of course. How nice is that? Okay. Okay, not letting moon. And now creating counterplay. And now we're good for that. Wow. Okay, black is down on time. But he played so well that I can't say that I'm winning yet. I cannot say that I'm winning in this position. That's how well black played. I mean, that is an amazing mastery in defense. XJ5. Remember that defensive name. Excellent, excellent, excellent. Okay, so the game was conducted under the flag of white's advantage, but At one point, black I think was okay already. He had enough counterplay there with the queen, and there was something going on like with the bishop. I think right around here. I don't think it was so bad. Yeah, because here there was a move h4 that black missed. That was a one move wonder, and actually here white's not even not only am I not better, I'm a little worse, I would say. Takes, and if I take, this is not good. Okay, maybe I have some tricky move like queen e3, but you know, if I have to find tricks like that in a blitz game, then obviously something went wrong. So yeah, here g3 was a mistake actually, but I should have tried to trade queens here before black plays h4, and then probably we would have gotten a very similar endgame to what we did. And this is this should be winning, um, but somehow I forgot to energize my my b pawn, and so it got tough. Well, flag did help. The time did help. Okay, I'm going to play Morozevic's idea here. Okay, 5, and let's play b6. Okay, basically, I don't know why I played a5, but let's imagine that we did it for this pawn structure to occur here. Not all right. I'm just going to play slowly. e5. I don't know. Not very happy with my opening, but anyway, it is what it is. I think maybe I'm okay here. Now let's get rid of this ugly bishop. Get my queen out a little bit. And okay, whatever it is, it is. At some point I can play e4 and fix some pawns on dark squares. And then hopefully later in the endgame, he heard me and avoided it. Okay. How should I create counterplay here? White will play. Okay, I gotta go for it. I gotta play b5. Gotta create counterplay now. Afterwards, it will be too late. The b pawn hopefully will be weak enough to create some play. Just in time, I was thinking about a4. Well, what about a4? Bishop g6, pawn takes pawn. Let's do it. In between move. A favorite. Suddenly white is lost. Strange how things go, but in between moves are very important for blitz games. And opponents have to look at them before getting destroyed. Yeah, very unassuming opening for black, I would say. I wasn't very happy with myself. a5 didn't really jive with the queen's Indian pawn structure. But it's all jiving now, isn't it? Rook takes rook, pawn takes queen, rook takes rook, check. Okay, this one I can take here. Let's play b2. Let's really get this going. And the queen takes rook, and b1, and then at the end of the day, pawn takes bishop. So yeah, if we have time to look at it, let's take a look. Okay, a5 is Morozevic's idea to kind of control the queen side, but here I don't know how I should be playing. Probably somewhere in the center. Probably some move like d5 would be good. I don't know why I avoided d5 and gave away the center for no apparent reason. Yeah, still d5, but okay, I decided to take the And here knight e4, of course, that was the right move. Knight e4. Yeah, this would actually be quite a reasonable, like almost like a Nimzo Indian or Queen C2 Nimzo Indian position. But I started procrastinating, and now e5 was very dangerous. And okay, here I go. Okay, well, anyway, no time for that, but White's blunder, of course, left a lot for him to be desired. Okay, here I go again. Okay, here's my opponent with this idea of knight takes e4, or, of course, e5. Let's see what I should do about that. Let's develop. That's always a good move to develop, right? And get his queen away. And I did get a lot of developing moves in. Should I actually defend against that? Okay, I'll defend against that. Wait, that doesn't actually defend. That actually doesn't defend, because if he takes, do I have knight e4? I don't have knight e4. So I gotta play knight e2 now. Okay, and somehow I defended. Anyhow, okay, let's kick this queen, the bishop rather. Let's now kick the bishop. Okay, everyone seemed to be kickable. That's nice to know. Everyone got kicked. Who deserved to be kicked? Now, should I play f4? f4 and knight f4. Let's try it. I think the weaknesses will pay for themselves. After I take on f4. The only thing is bishop c5 is a bit annoying. Because when I take on c5, I'm actually giving protection to the... Okay, we gotta open this up somehow. Don't really want to develop black's pieces, so here we go. Okay, yeah, this is obviously something that was going to happen. And now e5, I think. Knight d5. Wait a second. Interesting. Knight d5 is interesting. Let's do it. That's an interesting catch. The bishop is a bit in trouble. What? I don't have enough hits. Oh my god. I cannot believe it. That's just incredible. So I just blundered the piece. Unbelievable. How did I do that? I just was sure I have enough hits. Things happen to the best. And of course, to me, they happen much more often. Because I'm far from the best here. This is unbelievable. Now he's careful not to miss his chance, my god. Okay. Well, I should resign. And I usually would. Except this is kind of annoying to have happened so early in the game. So I'm going to play a few moves just to make sure that my opponent is watching. If he thinks for too long, who knows? Things could happen. Of course, in such cases, you have to be aggressive. But if black plays g5, I don't see any reason for aggression after that. Nothing, really. Let's see if black plays g5. I It doesn't. Okay, I'm going to continue playing them. All right. I could have won a pawn with bishop takes knight. Why didn't I do it? I just wanted to trick him. Maybe he'll play knight f4, right? Yeah, I could. I thought he goes somewhere else with the knight. Then I can't take because there's rook h1. But here, okay. Okay, now let's do it. Ah, he just does it this way. Okay. No, I have to take one rook, otherwise knight f4 will mate me. Okay. I want a pawn. Yay! Not very good after rook f5, but yeah. I'm going to resign. This is getting ridiculous. That was an incredible piece sacrifice, I have to say. I don't know why I got so enthused by that move. Let's see. So here we go in a simple looking position, and I think I have more hits on d5 than my opponent, and I play knight d5. That is incredible, actually. Okay, position's equal. I mean, I was thinking about e5, and then like knight e6 and rook e1, but I don't like this. This doesn't make sense because black just takes my bishop. So then I have to play some. Then I have to play some neutral move like rook e1, I guess. Black probably plays some like rook a5. And okay, maybe I can play g4 or maybe just a4 probably to stop b5. That makes sense. Okay, I mean, position's about equal. I wonder what happened in the opening though. Could black take the bishop, the b pawn? Not really, right? Queen takes b2. Okay, knight f3. Bishop. Okay, I guess I have ample compensation here. If you think about it, I can get that bishop, right? And then that's, let's say, bishop d6, rook b1, queen c7. I don't know, that maybe the knight can go to f5 or c4 somewhere. Okay, so I think taking the pawn on b2 was quite plausible. Let's leave it at that. Okay, let's get a Sicilian going, because I need a win after that debacle. Okay, a6 to stop the bishop trading for my knight. And off we go. Okay, now I guess let's continue developing. Okay, a bit weird how white sets up the pieces, but very, of course, this is well known setup for white. Still, it's just always seemed weird to me, a little bit weird, a little bit strange. Let's see, knight b4, not that interesting, right? So let's just continue developing for now. How about we go this interesting route, queen b8 to a7. I don't think, has anyone tried that? I want to be first in something. On knight a4 I have b5. Okay, black is quick, white is quick to take, to do this, because obviously if I take I lose with e5, right? That's why no one's done that before. Okay, still, when that opens up, I'm not that scared. The e4 pawn is going to be a target. And my bishop can certainly move away to e6 at some point. So Mr. Sarambi, you scare me not so much yet. Although who knows what will happen after the next couple moves. If I'm ready to give up a piece for nothing, then anything could happen. That's basically what I am saying. just as I was trying to get my rating up to 2600 again. Well, my opponent's thinking more than I do. Nice. I can play fast if necessary, but okay, now time to move my bishop for sure. And propose white to take the pawn on d6 before it runs away. There we go. Now d5 is what I want to play. Almost on any move, in fact. Huh. Except that one. Not really. The bishop is hanging on the e2 at the end, so I can still play it. So let's do it. Take. 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 This one I didn't blunder yet. And the b2 pawn is weak. And I can go queen e8, kind of getting all my pieces together, hopefully. Or maybe just queen c7 if white plays knight g5. Okay, so that's a sort of a pawn sacrifice, right? I can take on b2, but that's scary. That's a good move, actually. That's a good move. Takes queen d8, looks reasonable. Gotta get that queen away from that menacing d5 square. Now queen d7. Yes. b5 was a possibility, but I didn't want to do it yet. Okay, this is okay, this looks quite. Oh, it takes with a b pawn. Wow. What a man. Why though? Okay, well, let's free my queen. So on c4 I have knight a5. Okay, this one. Move over. Okay. 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 Let's. How did that work? That's crazy. I saw that coming the other way, knight c6. I can't believe I'm blundering like that. This is really silly. I saw knight c6. That doesn't work because of knight c6, and I missed queen f5, knight f5. Just unbelievable, these guys. The way I'm playing, it's just incredible. How in the world am I doing this so badly? Unbelievable. Unbelievable. Just really, really unbelievable. Ay, ay, ay. This is incredible. This was just incredible. Come on. One move blunders 2 times in a row in a nice position. I was looking to outplay the guy now, and now just as I, yeah, this is already fine. d5 wasn't even necessary. Interesting. b5 just played the position. Okay, but this was a fine. Okay. Yeah, so then that means I should have just played like rook c8 here, putting pressure on the c file instead of this ridiculous knight a5 move, which was kind of based on the rook going to d8. But okay, obviously I can't do that. I have to play some move like queen b7 or something, and then I don't think I'm any better because obviously I've improved white's queen. Ah, Jesus. Okay, I'm winning the rest. I'm just too upset. No draw now. No draw now. No. No Mr. Nice Guy at all. Some serious thinking is going on here. Okay. Let's solidify my pawn structure. Okay. You know, I'm just going to go and mate you. Even though the king isn't there, but am I getting mated, really? I don't see it. I don't see it. Okay. Let's lift off the H file. Okay, interesting. And if H5 takes... This is so low, so bad for black. Incredible, but how do I force? How do I... Okay, I'm just going to continue here. I think I'm the only one attacking, unless I'm seeing double. I'm not seeing double. Unless I'm not seeing double. It's an interesting concept just to go queenside attack. Okay, that obviously is a pawn sacrifice. G5, queen H7. I'm going for it. All right, now all I have to do is get rid of this knight, and he's dead. So let's go. All right, cute idea. So he wants to take on D4. Okay, let me get safe first. Then I can play D5 and knight F4 anyway. Oh boy, I forgot about that a bit. That looks dangerous. Okay, I better go for it now. This is a bit dangerous what I'm doing here. I'll get 3 pawns. Kind of far advanced, but I don't know. Maybe I should play bishop h3 there. Huh. All right, here comes the sun. Okay, queen takes g6. All right, here are my pawns. How do they run? I think they should just run like the wind. That's how. Just have them run. Exciting game all of a sudden, huh? And run again. Okay. Okay. And prepare to run again. I mean, these are serious runners. No joke runners here. My opponent may be thinking that they're joking runners, but they're real runners. Queen c5, bishop a6, and then bishop d3. Still trying to run. Actually, bishop a6, d4, and then g6 may be very strong. Hard to say, but black certainly is going to spend a lot of time figuring out this one. Yep. Well, I'm sorry. Okay, but there's no bishop h3. There's this move. Sorry, my friend. There is no bishop h3. I mean, bishop g4. Oh my god, you really thought there was? Ay, ay, ay. Okay, one for the good guys. No draw now, my friend. No draw now. Okay, h7 queens a lot of pieces. Here comes the pawns. Lots of traps in here. Trappy guy. My guy's a trappy guy. Rook hf1, queen e2. I'm going to take something. And I'm just going to attack something. Attack some more. Take some more. Just going to play fast, that's all. The position is winning so many different ways. Why should I really care how to do it the most dangerous way for black? Knight c6, okay. Okay, let's get my rook in there. All right. This is serious stuff, I think. It's very serious stuff, Ari. Yeah, okay, next game. Liquid Snake. Okay, someone high rated, very high rated. International Master 2691. I didn't even know such ratings existed in this system of coordinates. All right. All right, let's go. fine. Let's defend against impending mate. Let's go. What's bishop h6, a3. Takes. Guess I should play a3 for now. Let's get the bishops out. Out they go. Should play c4, I guess. It's more space. For the good guys. This looks completely losing for black. I don't know what black is doing, but it looks really horrible. Alright, I'm gonna mate him. Check him anyway. Alright, this is quite insane for black, but okay. The key is to play fast, I guess, but okay. Fast is good. Look at this guy, just defends against everything, doesn't he? Even against this move, he's defending against everything. He's just like a super defender. Oh my god, did I blunder? Well, not yet. Well, let's check it out. I guess not yet is the answer. Okay, this guy was not so difficult as it turned out, although very highly rated. I don't know. This is who is that? Liquid Snake. That's a scary name for Rolando Nolte. I don't know who that is. Okay, well, I'll find out soon. I'm sure he'll be back. With high rating like that, he's bound to be back to beat me up for my digressions. Meanwhile, let's take a look at what happened. My God, like a beating of some sort. So yeah, this is an interesting line. And I've played this before. And f3, yeah. After this, I think the position is not so easy for black. Although the computer doesn't mind it. Let's put it this way. But this kind of a5, I mean, it's going to be blocked by the a pawn. I don't really understand how that goes. Okay, I was assuming black would trade queens at some point with like queen b3, but he really doesn't care about my attack. It kind of made me sad. And I mean, this is scary, I think, no? I thought queen f6 at least stopped me for a sec. He didn't, so I kept coming. Anyway, after that, it was pretty bad. Okay, what is this opening? Queen's Gambit accepted, that's what it is. All right, let's go with it. Let's go with that opening then. Okay, e3. Okay, let's defend the pawn with our bishop. Defend that. What is wrong with this picture? What did I do wrong? Is knight f6 incorrect? Oh, I gotta leave. Okay, my opponent's so fast, it's crazy. Okay, this looks okay for me, actually. This looks like a position I want to play. A second ago, I wasn't so sure. Well, what do you think? Check, of course. What do you think? Okay. Notice that the d pawn is pinned. Oops. Okay. Okay, and 94, that's my plan. What's White's plan? I'm up a pawn, Nico Chabo. I'm up a whole pawn. And your pawn's a busted. And knight f2 wins a lot of more material. Queen g3, knight d1. My king can run to c6. My king can run to c6 in one nice variation. Okay, do I do it? Do I go ballistic and take everything? I think so. I think I will go ballistic and take everything. Actually, knight c3 looks interesting. Knight c3 gets us a nice endgame. Jesus. Knight c3 gets us a nice endgame. This is game over, my friend. Sometimes endgames are easy if you just let it go. Oh, that was a bad move. Maybe not. Yeah, because I can check you. When you play rook b1, king f5, rook b1, rook h2, rook b7, check, king, rook takes pawn. Okay, 1 second. Let's call. Okay. Let's defend. I thought my move was bad, and that's true. It was not top quality move, as they say. But now for b1, then I can take, I think. Okay, let's trade the f pawns. He doesn't want to do it. Fine. Okay, now let's send someone packing. Send something going here. So let's defend here. All right, let's get this guy going. Let's get him going. Two connected pass pawns. How is black? How am I not gonna win this? Let's see. Yeah, king f5. Take. Check. Yeah, I don't know. I'm gonna try. Looks a little ridiculous. Yeah. The only way to make it interesting, and I did it. And why? I don't know. Such a winning position before, now it's incredibly complicated. Okay. Okay. I don't know what I'm doing or why I'm doing it, but I'm doing it. It's really silly what I'm doing. But I think I screwed up the win. I think I screwed up the win with this move. Yeah. I'm gonna still try to win, but it's not gonna be easy. Ay, 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 ay. Why didn't I just queen the deep one? On rook c5, maybe, okay. All right. It's not easy to draw this for white, so I'm still in it to win it, as they say. Can't take the a-pawn though, notice. Queen h5 will kill me. So I'm just gonna move my king in. Just move my king into the b-pawn, to the a-pawn. I wonder if I'm gonna flag. I'm gonna flag or not, I don't know. Taking strides to get there. But here I am, I'm coming in. Check. 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 Yeah. All right, up 2 pawns after all. Okay, now slowly crawling out. Okay. And I think that's the last check. I'm at 10 seconds, so I have some chances here. Okay, check and queen. No checkmates yet. Okay, that was a nice finish. It was a nice finish for a game that probably should have lasted a little earlier, a little less. Yeah, what's going on here? What is this? So bishop, knight c3. What is going on? What should I play here? Should I play knight f6? I was thinking about knight a5 instead. Maybe that was okay. Knight f6, e4. Maybe now knight a5 is correct. But maybe bishop g4. Okay, bishop g4, d5. I was kind of worried about e5, but maybe then I can take. Yeah, queen takes knight d4. Okay, so I shouldn't have been worried. That was just an illusion. And yeah, this is actually a position that could be expected, and this is just not a position that's really nice for white, considering we just got out the opening. So yeah, bishop b4 was a nice move, I think, that clarified what's going on. And okay, anyway, after that I was better in the ending, and maybe I could have done a better job winning. Oh my god, I hit 2600 after those 2 horrible losses. My god, how does that happen to me? Anyway, let's play c6. Why not? Maybe I can get a Caro-Kann going. I can't get a Caro-Kann going. Fine. Well, let's just do what we can with what we got, as they say. All right. And I guess, let's see, knight b6 or knight f8. I guess knight b6 is okay. Let's go. Let's get funky with it. Let's get funky with it. I don't know. Oh, really? You want my pawn? All right, I won't get it. I won't give it to you. I like my pawns, especially the ones that are far advanced. Okay, now the bishop comes to d5, and hopefully I can start the queenside attack. I can get aggressive with b5 later. Okay, if you're aggressive, I'm aggressive. That's the way it works. Okay, now you want to play f6, but I have bishop f8, so let's continue. Except let's continue like this, queen a5. Get your king to b1 quickly. Let's do it now. All right, f6, bishop f8. E6. Then I was thinking castles. What about fe though? Let's do this. Well, that one I don't care about, obviously. What I do care about is my own sanity, babe. So let's see, knight c6. All right. This could get very, very tricky. King d7 and knight d8. Yes, let's do that. Okay. Okay, easy does it, as you say, right? All right, let's go with queen b6. It's a very weird position. Who's going to get in first here? Okay, a5. I'm throwing everything at this guy. Rook a6 is going to be my defense mechanism in case of fire. And d4 is hanging a bit, so. Wow. What's he going to do? h4, h5, h6, big deal. I don't know. And I'm only, what, a pawn down for this? Psh. Absolutely playable, I would say. All right, yeah, I expected that much. Okay, knight e6 is your idea, my friend. I understand that. And I will try to react. Here's my reaction. Okay, this one I can take on h7 finally. Now the pawns are even. That doesn't mean anything, of course, because the pawns are very tricky here. Double connected pass pawns and stuff. Okay. But it's even material. Okay, this is the time to calculate. b3, take, rook h2, now no mate. Okay, maybe e4 somewhere. c3. Maybe c3 is the way to go. Yes. Okay, that's good to know because now I can open you up a little bit. Like a can of sardines, maybe I can open you up. I don't know. Rook h2, rook c1, rook c8. Maybe 43. Last chance to go. to go in. All right, let's open them up again. No more Mr. Nice Guy, huh? All right. Rook G7 is my idea. On almost any move. Maybe the pawns are not as dangerous as I was afraid. Now I can take the G4 pawn. Now I'll be up a pawn. Ooh, that's nice. Suddenly, I'm up a pawn. Suddenly, I'm up 2 pawns. And pretty soon I may be winning. Queen C3 trades. Rook C8. Okay, this got to be winning, right? Oh, I blundered Rook D5. Oh my God, last moment I blundered Rook D5. I can't believe that. White would have had some chances to survive. I cannot now, I don't think. This is very hard to imagine how White's going to try to move around here. I'm just pushing my center pawns. What else are they good for? Yeah, this is a bit unpleasant, but what can I do? Tricky. Oh my God. All right. Just push these pawns. Keep pushing. Suddenly h6 is hit. h6 is hit. Of course, there are more attempts to win here than that, but h6 is definitely under fire. It's time to resign. Wow, that was actually quite an amazing game because I don't understand anything that was happening there. I'm quite sure I was losing at some point. Okay, my pawn not resigning yet, right? So let's take and take. Rook h1 is a threat of sorts. Rook h2 is a threat of sorts. I am 2 pawns up, so it should be quite good. Yeah. Well, actually, let's take a look. This is so amazing that I have no idea. Okay, I mean, I assume this is not a good experiment, but hey, you can do anything for love, as they say. So here comes the race. You know, f6, bishop f8, and probably e6. Probably this was the way to really break through. I mean, if you're gonna go, just do it. But my pawn played e6. Okay, now maybe I took, takes, knight c6. I just decided to ignore all that noise. And here we go. This position looks very bad, but somehow I won it, so there must be some issues here. Okay, this was a mistake, clearly. I mean, you want to just continue maybe activating your bishop, put a bishop here. And I mean, if this is real, then everyone will find out soon enough, right? I mean, where's the attack here? I'm not trying to queen a pawn, so it's not going to be that easy. b3, you can even like ignore. Takes, ignore. I think it's just lost, okay? I think the position was just lost. White should have played bishop f4, e5. It would have been easy for him. Instead, we got into this mess. And here already, yeah, here I should have played rook h8. That would have ousted the queen immediately, threatening to get rid of it. I don't know why I didn't play with that. I kind of got Now white could have played bishop g5 and instead get this position. And now bishop f6. Yeah, here I thought I was doing well, but actually it's still very messy. It's just this move that finally did my opponent in, I would say. And yeah, now it's just, yeah, and just at the moment when it was kind of all over, I could play like rook c8. I played this, blundering horribly, rook d5. This is actually bad because on this there's checkmate. Oh my god, this is bad because I have to play like king c7 then, bishop f4 check, king b7, rook d7 check, king c8, rook c. Oh my god, this is just incredible. I mean, I don't know if this is necessarily losing. Maybe it's somehow survival, but I don't know. I have to run this way and hope that somehow the a pawn doesn't queen, which is unlikely, I have to say. So that was something. That was something, some performance of mine that I will not forget. I will try to improve next time. And next time will be Monday. So hopefully by Monday I'll recuperate and I'll be able to deliver some reasonable chess. Although I actually got my rating over 2600 somehow. Oh well. Have a good night. And this is Grandmaster Max Dlugy with Take It to the Max Show. All the best to you.